Hi, I'm Rob Stewart with Broadband Technology Reports. We're here at the 2015 Cable Tech Expo, and we're talking with Todd Kessler, who is Senior Vice President of CCAP Product Marketing. And we're also talking with Darren Butler with Time Warner, who is, Darren, you're the Senior Director, Hub Engineering, Planning and Design.
Correct.
Gentlemen, thanks for joining me this morning. We want to talk a little bit about CCAP. I hear the E6000 humming busily in the background. And first question I wanted to ask you is, what is really the biggest driver for CCAP right now, CCAP convergence with Time Warner Cable?
So for us, it's really about power, space, and simplicity. So in our first deployments, we're looking to save millions of dollars in energy costs. We're saving about 30% in space in our facilities. And really, we're removing miles of coax cable, tens of thousands of RF connections, which, each of those are potential failure points. So it's really about those three things for Time Warner.
Well, energy is obviously a big topic here at this year's Expo. And what were some of the solutions that you proposed to Time Warner Cable in this process?
Well, you mentioned the biggest one, the E6000 Converged Edge Router. It was designed from the beginning to allow the mix of video, MPEG video, and DOCSIS services, and that's what Time Warner is using to do that convergence in the areas where the E6000 exists. We also have other kind of back-end management products that also support this convergence action.
Okay. So what are some of the biggest challenges you face in this deployment?
Sure. Well, on paper, technically speaking, convergence it's a no-brainer. But it has to work in our real-world, day-to-day operations. So we have some of the best operations teams in the industry. So we got the leadership together from CMTS operations, video, hub engineering, as well as our network operations center. And we got together and planned out process and procedure flows so that when we go to deploy, we knew, kind of how to do that, as well as in day-to-day operation with troubleshooting, escalations, things like that. So the biggest challenge is really converging your process and procedures as you converge services onto a single platform.
And as far as deployment and expansion, next-gen architecture, what's next for you guys?
Well, really, convergence is really a tool in our tool bag now. So we don't have just blanket plans to go out and roll out convergence everywhere within, X amount of time. What it really is as we go into a particular facility and we see what kind of infrastructure improvements that we need to make in order to grow and expand and continue along this growth curve that we're on, CCAP is convergence is one of those tools. And so it's proven very effective where we've gone so far, and we look forward to using it again in the future.
Where do people go for more information from ARRIS?
Well, for ARRIS, the best place to start would be our website at arris.com. But also, of course, we have demonstrations at the show today, and of course our representatives that our customers know provide all this information as well.
Well, gentlemen, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time. Sounds like you got a great partnership.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm Rob Stewart for Broadband Technology Report. Thanks for joining us.